Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Darksiders 3. We beat Pride last episode. We discovered that Envy's been the Watcher the whole time, I guess. So the first Envy we fought was not really Envy. And we found we've been betrayed by the Charred Council, which we knew from the first game. And I had I don't know if you want to call it an epiphany, but I find it interesting that the games are coming out, and in the order they come out, the story is traveling backwards. So the first game is War finding out, hey, the Charred Council betrayed you. They set all of this up to try to get rid of the Horseman for whatever reason. And they triggered the apocalypse early into everything, and it ends with you summoning the Fool Horseman to Earth and killing Abaddon. Basically hamstringing the powers of hell, because heaven's been destroyed, as far as we can tell. In the first game, they've got their asses handed to them. The second one, Death runs around finding out that the universe has been corrupted, and he ends up fixing it and finding out during that playthrough that the corruption has caused problems, the Charred Council has kept things from them, and that they set up the Horsemen so they could all die. So you end up taking care of the corruption, fixing at least the biggest form of corruption, fixing them, and restoring, giving humanity a chance to essentially respawn. Because there's no humanity in the first game. And that takes place before the first game. And then you've got the third one, which is the one we're playing, which is the first one to take place chronologically, but the newest one to come out. I'm hoping they make a 4, I'll be honest. And we found out that the council is corrupt. They're filled with the 7 deadly sins, or at least envy, maybe, a pride, or something. And they've tried to kill the Horsemen and the 7 deadly sins, so they're the only major power. That is why they triggered the apocalypse we're finding out in this one. So they become the only major power in the universe. They no longer are there to keep the balance, that sort of thing. So we're going to go kill Envy, I think, and go from there. It's an interesting story. It's interesting how they told it. It's interesting how they released it. Can I talk to you? How did you know about the battle?
Why did they help me?
That's kind of what humans do. And the fact that you sent more than a few survivors our way didn't hurt.
All for naught.
We didn't pull you from the rubble to quit now. Envy holds the power of the 7. Your betrayal can be seen on your face. Left for dead like some useless discarded thing. But it is not over.
Here, take it. A gift from the Lord of Hollows.
Oh, right.
Deserves
that
to be
too.
in stronger hands than mine.
You found out the humans were
You know not
supposed
what you
to
offer, Horseman. You cannot be
supposed to
serious.
be the balance.
It's important. Clearly I'm not worthy. Don't you want it?
This was not meant for me. The Lord of Hollows knew whom he was choosing. His faith will not be questioned. Not by me, anyway.
What?
This milestone should be acknowledged. If you won't do it, I'll do so for you.
A reflecting pool?
Aye, with a few adjustments. But it's only meant for you. Will only take you to your heart's desire.
I desire only to finish what the Council began.
Find your resolve, Horseman. It's all you have now. And it is what you need if you're to stop envy and unseat your former masters.
Well, he's the one I meant to talk to.
Good luck, Fury. Whatever happens,
Huh?
thank you for everything you've done.
So I still have my forms. I don't have that. I have the Bridgestone. I have this. I have whatever this is. Okay. Got all the hollows. Point.
What do you need?
Upgrades. But we have nothing to upgrade, so we're just gonna go. Oh, let's do this! Again, I like from the second game, I like the story so far as a loading screen. It was... The Charred Council.
You've spent so long watching and judging that you've forgotten how to fight!
Dare attack this holy sanctum?
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this sweet!
She gets guns and a scythe. She's using the weapons of the Horseman.
You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons! And you have no one but yourselves to thank for it!
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black?
Although this
When
does
I
mean...
when you're nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine.
This does mean the Horseman's weapons can hurt the Council.
It's over, Envy! You have failed!
Kill her, Horseman. We command.
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough!
Blasphemy!
Oh, suck it.
Yield or die, Envy!
Alright, this may take a few tries.
Seriously?
No, but it was worth a shot.
Ha! That was... Oh! Alright.
There is no life left for you! Even if you beat me, sin never truly dies.
Oh!
Horsemen certainly do!
This. Ow. Ow. This. Oh, that was not fair. I dodged that. Ow. Ah, this is... Oh,
That I do.
there's delays. Oh! Ow, that's a war attack. Oh, that's the sins. Ooh. Pop the last one. Ow, ow, ow. That's wrath.
This is the only time I will ever hit another living soul.
Okay, there's a double. I think we're out of heals. Oh, wow. Alright, alright. All the attacks.
Too slow.
I do not envy what you're about to feel next.
Ow, 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 ow. Alright, well, we didn't do as bad as I thought we would. More respite, we would have been fine. I think. So there's double combos, there's sudden pauses. Alright. Got her down to what, 25%? That wasn't too bad. And we're back here. Alright, fair enough. Sorry, text from the wife. Alright, so I guess we just trigger that again. Pop a Wrath Shard. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yep, let's skip this. And then we go directly into the fight, or are we gonna have to do the intro sequence again? I will say that design of the game was nice. If you died in a fight, it would just boom, right back in. Except for Lust. No. Yeah, Lust. Oh!
There is nothing you have that I do not.
Ow! Ow! I don't know why she did that.
Now and forever, it's all mine!
Pop the health. Oh! Whoa! Pop another health.
Was it worth it? Coming all this way
Jump.
simply to
Jump.
prove you are as worthless as when you began.
Dodge. Pop this. Jump. 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 Timing gets thrown off.
Was it worth it? Coming all this way simply to prove you are as worthless
Dodge.
as when you began.
Okay, that was weird. Uh-oh. Dodge. Dodge. Jump. Help. Ah, come on. A few more hits.
You are no better than the hairless.
Oh, come on. Dodge. Is this last? Lock on. Come on, got her. Yes. There goes Strife's weapons.
No! It was mine! All of it was mine! I deserved it! I had it! Mine!
Envy is not
For the
pretty.
Horseman!
Oh, and she's wearing Death's face mask. Well, that's cool. Oh. And that's all of them. Alright. This is a fun game. Still only 3 out of 5.
It would seem you have finally accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you. You have overstepped your bounds, Horseman. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child
Bad
you
with
are.
power.
I will not die like this! I will not allow your corruption to spread!
Stop! Where did you get that? Deliver that
Oh no.
unto us.
No. No. I don't think it was made for you. Besides, feels pretty good.
Such arrogance! Such fall!
No, that would be pride. This is truth. And the truth is, this can destroy you!
You'll never find out, wretch!
Oh, combine them? Time to go. Well, they're not dead, obviously. Hey! As we see them in the no, we don't see them in the second one, do we? We do see them in the first game. Ah, Path of the Horseman. I love getting trophies. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Hey!
Unity is key! If we're to move forward from here, we must move as one!
You won't make it.
The Council!
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them, the time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charge Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
No. You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell, the Council? That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
And a teacher. I don't see. Ooh, Abaddon!
Charge! Let the armies of hell eliminate all that is human. Once and for all, we shall raise this planet.
I love the music. Oh, this isn't good. Getting a little chuggy. I hope those two makers make it.
Makers! You honor your station! Do what must be done! Horseman, come!
But...
The makers will buy us the necessary time to shuttle the other humans away.
Away to where?
North, back to the council chamber. What sort of a maker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh?
Okay.
Your heart's desire, Horseman! Safe place for the poor unwanted.
I don't understand.
Well, you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of a protector, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
Oh, I wanted the makers to go with us. Oh no. Well,
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, Horseman.
nice guns. Oh, Strife. That's why.
Strife.
And that's it? That's it? Okay. That was interesting. I'm gonna turn this down. I don't know, let's see what the volume's like real quick. Oh no, we're fine. Alright. I am gonna let this play out as I want to do, because everyone should be recognized who helped make this game. It was a good game, it was an enjoyable game. I will put a link in the description to my final thoughts, which I will do in a few minutes. So, keep that in mind. Otherwise, yeah, that was a good game. The first one's a 4 out of 5. The second one and the third one are both 3 out of 5. Now, let me explain why this is a 3 out of 5. The two big things is the controls felt too floaty. The camera work was all over the place, so it made fighting groups more difficult than they needed to be. And there was no map. So, I will say this. If they had tightened up the controls, if they had done, that might have fixed the second issue of the camera. Because, if I hit up, I expect that health, fine, give it a 1 or 2 second delay, but make it consistent. Sometimes I would hit up, and it would never fire. Sometimes I would hit up, and would go off in a second or two, which is fine. Sometimes I would hit up, and then 5 seconds later it would trigger. That sort of thing. Fury, Watcher, Fulgrim, Avarice, Envy, Gluttony. Who did they get to play War? Don't know, because a War is original Liam O'Brien. Nice. So some of those things might have fixed themselves. Again, I'm going to rag on the no map function. If this is a world we need to explore, I understand not giving us a mini map. Fine, make it a secondary menu somewhere, but it needed to have a map function. Yes, fine, getting lost is nice, but that should be a choice a player can make. I don't think it should be forced upon them. I can choose not to use a map function and go, I want to get lost. And in a good game, I will do that. The games I have done that in, that I can think of off the top of my head, is Red Dead Redemption, Wind Waker, and... not Wind Waker. What's the newest one? The newest Zelda. The Breath of the Wild, I've gotten lost in, like, willingly. Redemption, but they still had a map function. It was my choice to... even the original Darksiders. It was my choice to get lost. But in here, I did not have a choice. It needed a map function. Story-wise, I like it. It actually ties up some loose ends from the other games. It explains, you know, it adds to it. It doesn't detract to it. I will say this. They advertise it as you can do the bosses in any order you want. In reality, you can't. I felt I played through the game in what felt like a very natural flow. The one exception to that was Sloth. And let's face it, they hard-locked Wrath because you needed that last hollow, and they hard-locked Pride, so that's 2 out. And Envy, that's 3 out. So you have to do those 3 in that order. Have to go Wrath, Pride, Envy, apparently. They do the fake Envy, okay, boom. So that leaves 4 you can kind of do in any order, but there's still a natural flow to it. You could maybe flip Greed and Sloth. But other than that, the rest, you know, you kind of had to do in a particular order. And I think that hamstrung the story by trying to advertise it as, you know, do the bosses in any order. I think they should have had it be, you know, keep the world flowing and just make the path. Don't advertise you can do the bosses in any order, maybe. But, you know, make it so that you do have to do the bosses in a particular order. Because when it came to the story, I understand what they were going for. Fury's supposed to go from a, you know, won't listen to anyone, kind of a, I don't want to say bitch, but strong-willed, I do what I want, I am me, I don't listen to anyone, I want to lead the Horseman, that is it. And as she fights all 7 deadly sins, she's supposed to reflect, I see that in me in some way. And, you know, I get taken down a few pegs, and that sort of thing. Oh, hold on.
Fool! I told you to silence the traitor.
Abraxas.
No matter. The young one remains unaware of the power she possesses.
That's
The Council will deliberate this term, and they will send war to Earth. A mistake. The final seal will be broken, and I will revel in the chaos. You may go.
I don't know who that was. It wasn't Samael. That's interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this here. As I was saying, and you're supposed to, you know, feel for her, and that's alright. There's this journey, she's learning about herself, and by the end, you know, she takes up the mantle of protecting what's left of humanity and teaching them how to fight, so that at the end of the first game, you know, they can help, I guess, maybe? We'll see. During the apocalypse, the true apocalypse. But because they had to write it in such a way as they don't know, quote unquote, what order you're doing the bosses, she's kind of a bitch in every single fight. It's kind of like, okay, whatever. There's no personal growth shown. Whereas if they had just said it's an open world, but you have to fight the bosses in a specific order, they could have shown that growth better, I think. Speaking of which, they have a step, like I said, in the second game. Again, I enjoy these games. The first one's a 4, this is a 3. It has some issues. Second one's a 3, it has issues. But if you get a chance, play them all. They're worth it. It's an interesting world, it's an interesting story. If you want to wait for a sale, that's fine. My in the first one and in this one, they have established the council has gone off the rails. They are seeking power. I don't want to say above their station, but I think they were supposed to protect humanity. They said, screw it, we don't want to replace, so they've kind of set everything in motion. The second one established they keep things from everyone. They have secrets. I think one of the secrets we're going to find is that they haven't told everyone what the true prophecy is. We know the last seal breaks, the four horsemen appear on Earth, and I think it's dispense justice or something like that. They go on a rampage. I think what they haven't told anyone, and why they started all this, is because they were told it was the final seal will be broken, and we know it is. The four horsemen will appear on Earth, which they do, and the armies of humanity will bring balance to the world. I like something along those lines. I think the true final line of the prophecy is the horsemen show up, and humanity is there to help them bring balance, because that apparently is our purpose. We are to be the balance the universe needs, or this form of humanity. So I'm kind of hoping they do that in the fourth one. I hope there is a fourth one. I would like it to be Strife's story, and I thought maybe it would be him uncovering the real prophecy, but his story might be, his story might be, what happens when the apocalypse happens or something like that. Like, I was hoping his Strife story would be, alright, uncovering the true prophecy, so it might have, like, stealthy elements, and we found he can shapeshift, so shape-shifting powers, and that sort of thing. But now I'm not sure. But still, I would like to see the fourth one, again, for the final time. If you enjoyed this playthrough, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. If you didn't enjoy, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. If you like this game, by all means, go out, play it for yourself. There are, it's even watching these 3 games be played, they are worth playing for yourself to experience. They're that good. I think they are. So, if you can't afford them at full price, wait till they go on sale. It is all good. Thank you for watching the series. And like I said, feel free to like, subscribe, or come on and check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/SparkyTDK to see what I'm playing live every Wednesday through Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good day.